Hi everyone, I'm Jerry the Free Spirit.
What's up? I am the artist known as Africa's.png.
And this is the Comexposed show.
Yeah. Alright, so we have an interesting lineup of things to talk about today. I think there was like threads, Kizazi Moto, and a couple other miscellaneous things.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Kizazi Moto, but we have to do it in order and talk about threads. We have to talk about these rich dudes beefing with each other. Apparently, Elon Musk sent a cease and desist to the Facebook guys because they did threads, which was his idea.
I think
Twitter.
that's outrageous.
Because I mean,
he doesn't have like monopoly on apps.
I think so too. I think it's kind of odd because you bought a company and now you want to tell other people not to do what that company is doing. It seems a bit petty. But dude has all the money in the world. Who am I to tell him what to do with it?
So the other dude, he also has all the money in the world. He can just do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, so you said you're on Threads.
Yeah.
Is it good?
I mean, it's like a mixture of Twitter and Instagram.
Twitstagram.
Yeah.
Sounds
And then
like
the
an
good thing
insult.
is all my followers, okay, the ones that are on Threads, are automatically my followers.
Oh, right,
So
right,
I don't
right.
have to
Same,
now
same.
like, because even on Twitter I don't have that many followers, but on
Yeah, same.
Threads I do. So
Okay.
I'm
okay,
here
okay.
for it.
Nice. So people like
Yeah.
interacting. It's actually like fun to post.
yeah, I've seen some pretty cool things. I mean, people are bringing their Twitter personalities onto Threads, so it's pretty much the same.
We'll see.
But yeah, I mean, they got 30 million subscribers in one day.
Oh yeah, first day. Yeah.
That's huge.
That's crazy. And as of today, the 11th of July, they got like what 100 mil.
100 million.
So I mean, I hope the active users like keep going up, as you know. We
They
hope.
probably will. They probably will.
We'll see.
I
It's
think
like,
people are for Meta than they are for Elon Musk.
I think maybe the whole like super what's the word, billionaire like battle might interest people, but as an app it feels like just another Twitter. So it's probably gonna do what video games do. It's gonna be popular for a little bit and then it's gonna drop right off. That's what I'd assume is gonna happen because it happens a lot.
Let's see in a month.
Yeah.
I'm a
Give it a
nerd, so
month.
I don't know. We'll see.
Speaking of stuff we're gonna see in a month, Kizazi Moto again.
See in a month. We've already seen it.
I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna be watching it daily, dude.
Huh?
I'm gonna be watching it daily.
You watched all 10 episodes.
Yes, already.
Are you gonna watch it
I mean, they were
every day?
short. They were like 10, 15 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could just breeze through all of them in like the 10, 15 minutes. And it was so good.
Right?
Yes. People talk about representation not being important, and that there's enough African stuff. We have Black Panther, we have African Americans in film, etc., etc. It's not enough. I don't think at any point will it ever be enough for me personally, because the feeling of seeing someone who looks like me, who speaks the same languages, like Mugudze, saying things in Shona and things. There was that bit where they were flying through. Spoilers, sorry. They were flying through like she was on a hoverboard. This girl that Muku was with.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and be non-specific to avoid spoilers. But this girl Muku was with was on a hoverboard.
It was Erusero.
Erusero. That's cool.
It was
I didn't even
Erusero.
notice that.
So Afrofuturism.
Yeah.
That flies.
That's exactly
And it
the thing
doesn't
I was
mean
trying
witch, so which is really good because usually Ruseros usually are associated
Witches,
with
yeah.
witches, but it was used in a very intelligent way, I think.
That's clever. I had no idea. I guess since it wasn't like, beating me over the head with, hey, this is a this is a that, it was very subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I think
cool.
she mentioned it as well. But shout out to Pius. He's part of the Comexposed community. I'm really here for it. It's like,
It's more on the animation side, dude.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, so you like it, obviously.
Yeah. There was that bit, like hearing Chitungwiza coming out of the speakers.
You don't
Hearing
hear
the
that
guy-
often,
Yeah,
right?
and she did Zirakombi. That was ridiculous to me. It's
Yeah.
mind-blowing. It feels
Yeah.
like so close to home.
Now people in America will know there's a place called Chitungiza.
Not that they'll care.
They'll
But
care.
I mean, we'll make them care. We'll make more things. But like, just I think the thing for me is that mostly African kids are gonna be watching this, and like, cause like the marketing, as far as I remember, was mainly done by the creators themselves and not really like the bigger studios. So
I don't like that.
I also don't, but at the same time, I kind of get it because now it came directly to us. You know, it's not now going to the Americans, going to the British people, and to the Asians for everyone to look at. It's going to the Africans first. So
but how is it going to the Africans first and when it's on Disney Plus, which is only in 4 countries?
I mean, dog.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't have Disney Plus, but I watched the whole thing. It's like that. It's just you had to make a plan. Hey, I don't have a VPN.
I think it's a missed opportunity.
It is.
Especially
the region
if they're
locking
trying
is really
to
horrible.
target like the Peter Ramsey. I'm just gonna paraphrase what he said. He's saying it's going to be impactful for young African creatives. And how is it going to be impactful for young creatives, African creatives, if they can't watch it?
Yeah,
in an ideal world, we are not supposed to watch it.
I guess, yeah, if everyone like does everything legally, but like most I need to stop saying like so much. Most things that we're watching on the internet are pirated. For better or for worse, everyone's watching it everywhere, and I think these big companies are aware of that.
But they don't care.
Their bottom line is fine. For now, anyway. The writer's strike is probably giving them some hell, but I think for the most part, streaming numbers are okay, so they're not too worried about piracy. Aside from that, though, the reason why I think like it's good that it came here first and then like it's leaving, is because we get to see our stories told by us for us. You know, like Lion King was cool, but they pronounce his name Simba. I don't know Simba.
In South Africa, they're called Simba.
But like it's a shorter name, Simba. So, you know, that difference in Kizazi Moto having actual native speakers, like Nasty C being I forget the name.
I haven't seen the Nasty C
You haven't? What? That's episode 2, bro.
No, I've only seen episode 1, 5, and 6.
You gotta you gotta like watch the rest.
I do.
Because Nkuzi was like one of my favorite characters, not only because like he's
That's the Nasty C one.
Yeah. It's 2D animation. So like I'm going to love it. That's just how my brain works.
Okay.
But
And
hearing the
good.
inflections, the stories are great.
And the accents.
Yeah, they're not African. He has a Zulu accent. He speaks Zulu, and his
you watch
mom
episode
speaks
5?
Zulu as well.
The Mtupo one.
Mtupo?
The totem one.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That was cool as well.
I thought as
Where
well
is that from?
South Africa, I think.
Really?
Yeah, the accent sounded South African, and they were even speaking in native.
Oh yeah. The that fight between the Gogo and Seguru when they were throwing things at each other. She was beating him with a cane.
That was epic, yeah.
That was very cute. I feel like all of these shows on Kizazi Moto are pilots, basically. Like they've all made a proof of concept that can be turned into a fully fledged like feature length series, and I'd love to see
So Mukudze could be
everyone
its
get
own
adapted.
series.
I'd hope so.
Yeah.
I'd really hope so. Maybe Muku would be like a film. I think.
Yeah, because you can't really make it into a.
I mean, you could drag it out. You really could, but I don't think Pius would. He's a big Disney fan, and they do lots of films. So him moving in their similar direction with his art style, I'm assuming he'd do films as well.
Yeah.
With the other ones, they look like they'd be great for serializing. Words are hard, bro.
I didn't even know that was a word.
What, serializing?
Yeah.
It's like when you turn the thing into a series.
Into a series, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they just don't drag it out, because we're happy with the way they started.
Yeah, the start is amazing.
Yeah, the start is
But like,
amazing.
hey, dude, chase a bag, bro. If you gotta drag it out to get paid, I do not blame you. Chase a bag.
And then you have artists like Nasty C, Gigi Lemaine, but you're not hearing much about that. Like, usually that's... Like, imagine if Ja Fraser was in a film. People would make noise and be like, yo, Ja Fraser's in this film. That's a marketing point.
I think that's true, but at the same time, it depends on, like, who... Like, are you a fan of Nasty C's music?
I don't have to be, but I know who he is.
I mean, yeah, no.
For me, it's a pulling factor. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to check this out. Gigi Lemaine, she's a rapper. That's what I know her for. But she's acting. Let me check this out.
Well, I think that's fair because you know who Gigi Lemaine is. I know who Nasty C is. I listen to some of his music, but, like, I'm not, like, an active fan. So I wouldn't know when he has new stuff coming out.
Putting them on the marketing?
No. I don't think that it wouldn't help. I just think I missed it because I'm not like in their fan base.
Oh, okay.
You know, so like me being outside their fan base and the fandom, it's like it then makes it a bit difficult for the marketing to reach me.
Right.
So maybe if they made it more aggressive and they just marketed it to everyone, you know, because I like Afro animation. Surely it should have hit me. You know, it did though.
So you know about Kizazi Moto because you know Pius personally?
Yeah, he posted about it on WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. So you even talked to him on WhatsApp?
Yeah, I mean about work stuff.
But apart from that,
Apart from
outside
what,
of Pius talking about it.
I saw it on his Facebook as well. Wait.
But I mean, outside of Pius,
I'm
outside of
trying to
any
think,
of the
dude.
creators, where else have you seen Kizazi Moto being talked about?
I don't think I have, honestly. Like, if I really try and think, I don't think I have.
Yeah, that's problematic. I think Disney should have done a better job.
It's possible that they're doing like a I'm a consigned artist on a brand, and they have a system where when they're pushing a product, they want to have a organic release, and then they promote it after they see how it does organically. That might be the same tactic Disney is doing, because it makes sense to like test the waters with a project before you invest like a lot of money into it.
Okay.
I'm sure they've already invested a ton, because the animation looks great, the voice acting is stellar, all of the backgrounds.
Yeah.
People aren't going to talk about the backgrounds, but the backgrounds are amazing. They're so well drawn, they're detailed.
There's another Zim guy, Will. I think he also did the background.
Willie was on this. Wait, he does backgrounds? I know him for character art mostly.
Okay, maybe it's not backgrounds in here, but I know his background is.
Wait, what was his name?
Will,
What's the guy's name?
Will Jaravazi.
Okay, I don't know that guy. I know Lionel. We call him Willie because it's inside.
Okay, so no, it's a different
person. Yeah.
Will Jaravazi.
But shout out, Mr. Will Jaravazi.
Yeah.
You did well, sir. You did very well.
Yeah. So, what was I even saying?
I don't know. I was harping on about the backgrounds, the art in that.
Yes, the background.
It's amazing. It's mind blowing.
So you were saying about just to go back to you were saying about the consignment thing.
Yeah.
So if your art fails, it doesn't do well, then they're gonna discard you or what? How does it work?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's how it works. If I'm not making money, then contracts.
Well, my thing is, I get it. Like, it's a risk trying to market people that are unknown. But at the same time, what's the point of the project if you're not going to market them? How are these known people going to be known? How did James Gunn become James Gunn if no one? He was never marketed. He didn't just wake up and be James Gunn. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So we want Pius Tafhoe and everyone else who's involved one day to be James Gunn, but we have to talk about them.
I agree, and I think we'd have to wait and see what they do with their marketing, because like most of these things take time. Like you'll see like musicians and music studios, they'll release like when there's an album coming out, they release a single and then some visualizers and then the album and then music videos. Right, so it's like a drawn out process. So maybe now they've released a thing and then they're going to do some more marketing stuff. I'd hope, I'd hope that they've got some more stuff planned, because this is something we could be talking about for hundreds of years. Yeah. I think. I
hope then that leaves room for like more marketing through merch. Oh, and
definitely.
Like a soundtrack between Gigi Lamayne and Nasty C, and Kizazi Moto soundtrack. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't remember who it was who did the theme song, but that theme song is so good.
The one that's in every episode.
Yes.
At the beginning and the end.
The theme, the actual
I love
Kizazi Moto
use
theme.
Real African authentic sounds.
The cow skin drums.
Yes. Yes.
It's so cool. It's so cool. So real, It doesn't feel like someone's trying to be African. It's just a bunch of Africans making stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. I feel like it was very authentic. Like this is us by us.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to force things.
So wait, you said you watched 3 episodes. Episode 1,
5, and 6. So I started with Mukudze for obvious reasons.
You make me feel less Shana, bro. I started with episode 1.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Episode 1.
It makes sense, but also I knew like it was going to be like what's that Black Mirror? Like they're not you don't if you
it's an anthology.
You doesn't have to be.
It really doesn't matter. I hoped there was gonna be like a story connecting all of them, but then as I watched, I think I got to like episode 3, I realized
But do you know what I like? I actually prefer it this way.
Really? Because then you can watch them out of order.
No, yeah, out of order, but then like it gives 10 different unique stories. If they were all connected, it would be like
interesting.
They would be forced to be, I don't know, I can't explain it, but
yeah, the stories wouldn't be unique.
They wouldn't be unique.
They'd
so
be
like
one,
each story being different from the other. I love that. The setting being different, everything.
That's true. That's true. It gave like a different taste of all the different African aspects of life.
Exactly.
We have similar struggles and whatnot, but like in different
so
locales, different skin, different ways that we speak, ways that we relate to each other.
Even the way we look sometimes.
Yeah, most of the time.
We're different. We're different. We're all black, but yeah, we're very different.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so
so earlier I said that the whole representation thing will never be enough, and it won't, because the amount of times that I've felt that I can like really relate to a character just because of them talking and looking and acting how I act is incomparable to the amount of times other people have had that same feeling. Like, as an African, we can count on 10 fingers the amount of times it's been like, hey, yo, he looks like me and he actually talks like me. I can walk across the street and my brother talks the same way. And like, it needs to leave this space. It needs to leave this space of, counting on 10 fingers. I need to be able to walk into a studio or like a movie rental place. They don't exist anymore.
No, they don't.
Need to go on a website where the whole page is just, African things. Because there needs to be more of us.
Do you know what would be really cool? What? African Movie Awards. I don't know if
we have those kind of the numbers, No,
I'm talking about African Movie Awards where it's like the BETs but for Africans.
Okay, we have the BETs but for Zimbabweans, the numbers. And they're okay. I mean, they're cool.
I'm just saying.
They what's the word? They actually contacted me to work on a thing, but we didn't end up doing that. Oh. Unfortunately.
Was it going to be a cool thing?
It was going to be a cool thing.
Yeah. So maybe next year?
Maybe if they're nice to me, if they talk to me nice.
Okay. I hope they do.
Let's hope.
But yeah, I'm really excited about Kizazi Moto. I hope that they do well. I hope that this is just the beginning for African creatives.
I think so.
I hope that it opens doors for others. And I hope that finally this geo-locking thing comes to an end.
Yeah, no, region locking gotta die, dude.
Otherwise, I don't know, maybe we need our own platforms.
Dude, I've been fighting region locking since like 2016.
Yeah.
Getting Spotify here through a VPN.
I think we just need our own platforms where we don't have to rely on...
Or like people making a Zimify, like a Spotify for Zim.
Yeah, Zimify, let's do it.
So Spotify for Zim with
Zimni
everyone
Plus.
else as well.
Yeah, Zimni Plus. Only for Zimbabweans. I think it would be fire.
Yeah, we need to rework the names, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's for someone else to do.
Do a focus group.
But yeah, this week has been exciting. Kizazi Moto, Threads, and we have James Bagwenzi, also from a Comexposed.
Oh yeah, shout out James.
Yes, Comexposed community member, one of our oldest, and he's released his latest addition to the Allied Galactic Enforcement Part 3.
Chapter 3.
So that came out yesterday, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I'm looking forward to reading that when I get my phone back. Sorry?
It's on issue.com.
Issue.com, okay.
It's on issue.com. And I think that's it. But check out the interview with James Magwenzi on Comexposed.
On this button over here.
On this button.
Or maybe it's this button over here. Sure, pick a button.
And all our other Flashback Fridays, because we have a community that is very active and that's doing the most. So catch you next week when we're talking about AI.
Yeah. And like what to do with AI when it's taking all of our jobs. Or not taking all of our jobs, Yeah. It actually took one of mine, dude. Dude, deadass. That Discord thing I was telling you about.
Okay, so stay tuned to hear about that story.
Yeah.
Until next week.